I interviewed one of the vets for peace, American, and he talked about boot camp and the extent to which, before being sent to Iraq in boot camp, they were being prepared to be willing to shoot women and children, in the sense that one of the things he told me is you have an experiment or a mental experiment. You have to imagine you're in a market and someone's trying to shoot at you. And if you're to shoot back, you might have to kill women and children. Will you do it or not? And if your answer is no, then you haven't passed. The amount of the training to be brutal, how much was that part of your training?
I never went through anything like that. The way Israel does it is much more subtle. So we grew up, my generation particularly, on the myth of the heroism of 1948 and the morality of our guys. At the same time, we learned stories about massacres and terrible things that have happened. And the message is given in a much more subtle and roundabout way. So for example, there was a story of 35 soldiers who went, a unit that went to, on its way to some battle. And on their way, they saw a woman and a child. And they didn't harm them, even though they were Arabs. And later on, it turned out that that woman ran and warned the people in the village that they were coming, and they were all killed. Now you conclude what you conclude, you understand what you understand from this. You see, nothing has to be told. You don't have to be told that you should have shot them. The story is evident, and these 35 are, considered great heroes. Everybody talks about them. There's a kibbutz actually named after them. So those are the kinds of stories that we learn growing up. So then you don't need to be told the rest of it.